join our business, and you don't know what you don't know. But sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough to get people to understand that, right? Well, we can't change everybody, right? So we got to find the right people to talk to, right? And the right people to talk to are there. We just haven't gotten to them yet, right? So if we talk to 4 or 5 people and they don't want to join, yeah, well, they lost. I didn't lose, right? I got to go get 4 or 5 more to talk to. That's my position, right? So if you don't listen to me, fine. Okay, good. I'll come back to you later. Let me go talk to her. If she don't listen, fine. Let me go talk to her, right? Eventually, guess what? I'm going to get somebody to listen. Right? And if I stop here, I'm never going to get to the one that's going to listen, that's going to explode my team. My Mr. Kwame that blows up the team, right? And changes the whole position of the team, right? So that's the mentality you got to get. And you got to get that in you, that it's out there and it's going to happen, right? You understand? You look at the lotto, it was like 500 million. I keep seeing the signs. It's ridiculous. It's like stupid money, Right? One person hits that and they're more successful than Beyonce and Jay-Z, and those people worked all their lives, and they got more money than them. All they did was buy a ticket, right? Isn't that right? They worked $200-300 million, right? But somebody always hits it. You know why? Because a lot of people plays it, right? If the same 10 people played it every week, it'll be $10 billion. It'll be the jackpot. But so many millions and millions of people play it that somebody's going to hit it. You're going to hit it if you talk to a lot of people, right? I would get in the phone book, and she talked about it. Right? I made up a script, and I figured I'm going to call people, and eventually somebody's going to listen. And people cussed at me, they yelled at me, they called me names, right? But at the end of the day, the only thing that kept me going was I had goals. Right? And we're only human, it hurts. Right? When people talk bad to us, right? We feel bad. Right? You shake it off and you move on. Right? And I haven't used that script in 23 years. And probably 23 years. And I still remember it as if I used it yesterday because I did it hundreds of times a day. Right? And I'd have 20 people named Williams show up for the op meeting. And then the next day I'd have 20 people named Clark. Then I'd have 20 people named Jones, right? Because I called so many, right? I guarantee you, for every 50 that didn't listen, one listened. But I didn't care about the ones that didn't listen. All I cared about was the one that listened, right? And I think that's our challenge, is that we give up too soon and we stop trying and we cut ourselves short, and it never happens for us, right? So we just got to keep going and going and going. Eventually, it will happen for you. Right? And it's not going to happen if you keep stopping, right? And your number one focus is to recruit, right? And get them through the op meeting. Because everybody here, we all came in the same way, right? Through the op meeting. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right? Whether you were recruited over the kitchen table or you were recruited at the office, you still sat in the op meeting. And it can happen to any one of us. Now, back in 1994, Shelley talked about us failing forward, and we didn't know nothing. Right? And, and a lot of people I see it on our teams, they're very dependent. Right? They're very dependent. Everything they need to know, they come and you got to teach it to them. Right? It's like, you read the book, then tell me what it says. No, why don't you go read the book? Right? And you go learn. Right? Who taught us about beating up on whole life? Who taught us about all this term and investment difference? Right? We did. Nobody taught us that. Right? So we got to take the initiative. We're a business owner. If you own a business, a hardware store, a printing shop, whatever it is, right? And you want to get better at that business, who are you going to go ask? You're the owner. Right? Who are you going to go ask? You're going to go ask the competition? How do you grow No, he's not going to teach you. You're your competition, right? So you're in business for yourself, right? So you got to become self-educators. Right? And you got to get good at the things that's going to help you. You want to learn. Shelley's great at teaching people how to get in-house. You know what the problem with that is? We're not going to call people. So it's no good. It don't work. Right? You can have the nicest, brandest, biggest, fastest car. Right? If it's sitting in the damn garage every day, what good is it? Right? It's no good. It's like the bicycle with 2 flat tires. You get the same result from it, right? The challenge is we're not going to use it, and we're not going to go on appointments. And let me tell you, everything in Primerica starts with an appointment, right? If you're not sitting over the kitchen table 3, 4, 5 times a day, you're not working Primerica like you want to make $500,000 a year. You're not working Primerica like you want to build a big team, right? You're working it like you want to be part-time, right? And that's kind of tough, but you got to be tough, right? And that's just the reality of it, right? So, well, I'm done already. You gotta start drinking, right? So we got every single day you gotta get, and that's why we do power hours. You see, we were all home the whole week. You think we're sitting on the couch watching TV? No, we were banging up the phones. We were sitting at the kitchen table. We were working, man. We were calling people. We were setting things up, right? I must have wrote 5 or 7 apps, Sanjay, sitting on my kitchen table doing my video conferencing. Yeah, I made money while I was home, right? Who says you can't do that, right? You got to do whatever it takes. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Right? So we talked about power hour. As much time as you spend, people think coming to the meeting is part of building Primerica. Well, it is if you got somebody sitting next to you, right? But if it's just you, right? Well, it's like going to college. How much money do you get paid going to college? No, you pay them, right? Well, you're paying with your time, right? You're not paying Guada no money to come here, right? You're paying with your time to come and learn, right? So as much time as you spend doing that, you got to spend that much time making calls to get appointments. Who do you call? I don't know, whoever you want. Well, I don't have nobody to call, right? You ever saw the dude tape with Art Williams? Right, when he goes, well, houses ain't selling, sell it anyway. Right, isn't that what he says?
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that? They find a way. Find somebody to call. I found a lot of people to call in 94, 95 out of the phone book. Right? There's a lot of people we know that know we're in Primerica and they won't do business with us or they're hiding from us. And my whole family, nobody does, very few of them does business with me. Right? And, but every once in a while I'll call them up. And I'll say, it's a contest for Hawaii. I need to write 50 life insurance policies. Who can you give me? And you know what? They call me back and they give me people. Right? I'm going for promotion. We need to, who can you give me? You do enough of that, somebody's going to call you back and help you out. Right? We had lots of clients do that this week. Right? Call us back and help us out with that. So that when there's a will, there's right, and a relative, right?
More relative.
Right, more relative, right? So whatever it takes, that's what it's going to take. So what if you're working a job and you get off at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you still got time to work your Primerica business. Get on appointments every night. You got to get over the kitchen table every night. Your team is going to do what you do. If you do nothing, guess what they're going to do? They're going to say it's okay to do nothing because he does nothing. Right? If you make no money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to say it's okay to not make a lot of money because he doesn't make a lot. We're building. It's compound. Bullshit. You're compounding zeros. Right? What's the rule 72 with a zero? It's a long time. Right? It's a long time. So if my advice to you is, you want to get that big income. You want to override a bunch of people. You want to make money whether you work or not. You want to make money with your own pen, right? It starts with what you do today, right? The challenge is most people, they're only in Primerica when they're in the office. When they leave the office, they don't think about Primerica. We have the 3-foot rule. Anybody within 3 feet of us, we're going to talk to them about Primerica, right? Let them say no. How many no's can I get? Is directly proportionate to how many yeses I get. And I know that. And the more no's I get, guess what? The more yeses I get. So who cares about the other 48 no's? I only care about the 2 that says yes. Right? And those 2 I'm going to grab and run with. Right? So make calls every day. Get on appointments every day. And talk about them. How they can make money. Right? Not how you can save them financially. How they can make money. Right? So let's get after it.
Great job, Connie.